All right, so let's take a minute and go through the code and show people what's actually happening.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so there's our program number, and we'll start out with our G90, which puts us in
incremental.
No, that's absolute.
Oh, absolute.
Yep,
okay.
we cancel.
91's incremental.
That's correct.
Okay.
G80 cancels any can cycles that might be there, but we're going to put it in G54. That's from the Department of Redundancy Department. They automatically do this in the HOSs, but this is just old school in me.
Okay.
All right.
But that's G54 is your offset.
That's
your
correct.
Work offset.
Work offset.
Okay.
All right. Tool 1, obviously. Tool 1, M6, tool change.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you don't have one in it already,
It
will
will put
load
one
tool
into
one.
it. Yes.
Okay.
All right. GO is rapid. GO spells go. And since we already picked up our G54 for our position, we're going to move to X0 and Y0. M3 spindle forward, and we're going to spin the spindle at 5,000 RPM. Okay. G43 says we're going to pick up a height offset. Which one are we picking up? We're picking up number 1.
Okay.
And where do you want to go with that? I want to go Z to 100 thousandths above the part,
Okay.
which I set in this height offset. Okay? All right, so then the part's going to be 500 thousandths, 550 thousandths deep. So we're going to feed, G1 means feed. We're going to go to Z minus 550 thousandths, and we're going to do that at 25 inches a minute.
Okay.
Okay? When we get to the bottom of the hole, now we jump to G91.
Okay.
G91 is an incremental move. So we're going to go X in the positive direction, 294 thousandths, Y minus 294, and in the meantime, we're going to pick up cutter comp. That's G41. All right, it's for wear or adjustment. In this case, it's adjustment.
Okay.
All right, and so we pick up G41, diameter offset number 1. All right, so now that we've picked up and we've moved off 294 thousandths in both directions, now we're going to arc. We're going to 294 thousandths, and then Y 294 thousandths, and this is our arc, 294 thousandths.
So it's a radius of 294.
That's correct.
Okay.
At this point here, this Z is actually 1/8 of the pitch. So the pitch divided by 8 is that number.
Okay.
That gives us a good ramp in.
So we're doing 11 threads per inch, and that's our
11.5 threads per inch.
Ah, okay.
All right, okay. Now we're going to do a G3 with an I minus 592 thousandths and 5/10.
Okay.
That's going to make a 360-degree arc. And this position is at 3 o'clock. We move to a 3 o'clock position. We're going to make a full arc. We're going to go counterclockwise all the way around the clock back to 3 o'clock.
Okay.
And we're going to move one pitch. One thread pitch. All right, now that we're back at that point, we're going to continue with a counterclockwise arc. We're going to go X in the minus direction, Y in the positive with another arc. And that also is 10 thousandths and 8/10. All right, so we did our arcs. We arced in, or arced out, and our Z, that brings us out of it. Now we're going to go back to the center. So we're going to G1, since we're out of the G3s, arc, we have to give it a G1 value. G40 cancels the cutter comp. So on your way in, delete or shut the cutter comp off.
Okay.
We're going to go to X minus 294, Y minus 294. And if you were to follow all this through, everywhere we went, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, at this point here, we are back to our XY0.
Okay.
All right, so you got to remember where you were. Okay. All right, and then when we're done, we go GO, which is a rapid. G90 puts us back in absolute. And from that point there, jump up 4 inches, shut the spindle off, and the program.
Excellent.
Yep.
That's awesome.
That's it.